Actually, I would love to say my full name, Sayeda Ruirawa, and Apua calls me my name, my pet name, Shukla. Anyways, actually, it's been my 14 years in teaching, and I was teaching in Scholastica for 7 years, and after that I've joined Manarat. And in all these years, I've taken so many trainings on the speed and Cambridge trainings, all these things. And I have come to know to become a teacher. I'm not saying a good teacher. I'm not saying an excellent teacher. I'm telling a teacher, at least a teacher, what we call, they need to be trained. Because I have seen, I have faced, I have realized so many obstacles, so many problems, so many things I didn't know that it was a problem after I got the training. Before Scholastic, I was working in another school, and that was my first teaching career. It started there, and it was Scholar School and College, and it's working very good nowadays. I worked there as a senior teacher. I worked there as a language trainer. And that time I thought, yes, I'm a good teacher. I'm teaching very well. Because I love to teach. And teaching is my passion. So I used to work hard. I used to try to give my 100% to my students. I just loved to work for my students. I just loved to give them the best I had. But when I started taking training as a teacher, then I came to know, oh my God, I did so many things which I was not supposed to do. I did not give so many things which I had to give my students. And that time I realized some of the bad days, why it happened. I think teachers, of course, will understand what we call a bad day, right? All the days we are not having the same, right? Some days are so good, so good. Oh, everything is going so fine. The things I want to deliver, the messages I want to convey to my students. Oh, yes, I'm doing it so right. But sometimes I'm trying everything, but it's not happening. First of all, management. When I fail here, the whole is a failure. Am I right or wrong? Am I right or wrong? Right. Thank you. Because a group of mind is looking at you. Sometimes it's really tough to convey a message to one particular mind, right? But when you have the responsibility to convey your message to a group of minds, it may not be successful sometimes. It's not a very easy job. Something challenging actually. We teachers are feeling challenges every day. And while you're conveying your messages, which message? I mean your lessons that you're going to keep in the minds to teach them. When they are learning something, you are setting some new messages into their minds, right? Which they will carry for their whole life. With those messages, with those inputs, they are going to walk through the way of their education, their learning life, their student life. So their success, their failure, everything depends on how successfully you could put your message into their minds. So language is the most important media for this activity. And here, if the language is a barrier, if you don't know what kind of word actually you use for which level, that becomes a big problem for you. Maybe I can say that yes, you're a good teacher, you are very good in English, but still, you actually don't know the variation of this language, of sharing your thoughts, sharing your teaching, everything. So these kind of problems, inshallah, I think you will not face anymore if you do this course. Because I have gone through, I have done CIDTT, so I have already got a certificate, an international certificate from Cambridge. But still, after that, with this international certificate, I had to go for Anglia because the barriers, the lackings I was feeling, I could complete with Anglia. Thank you.
Thank you. Shukla, from a trainer's point of view, being a trainer, you have worked with teachers and you see the reality and the way you supported and suggested. Thank you so much. And I hope the teachers who are here, you have also, you will agree with us, the need. Wherever you go, I'm representing Anglia, but I want to aware you that you need to improve. You need to take training regularly. Remember when you last take a training personally, apart from your school involvement, I don't know, it's very difficult to remember. So, try to improve your English, take initiative, raise your voice, talk to the management, or personally do that. This will work.